Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of my video log of the rebuild of the car behind me. Not a huge amount has happened since the last video. A couple of little things that have been going along the way. Bit of research, buying a couple of things, fixing a couple of things, stuff like that. It's been a while since the last video, but I figured I'd give you guys a small update. First of all, the black wheels that were on the car that were bought just for the track day, they've been sold, and I've now got those things on the car, just borrowing off a friend just so I can move the car around and do what I need to do. Bit of a decent sized purchase. I got sent a link for some brides on Facebook. Went and had a look at them and sent a few pictures and details off to a friend of mine who said yep, they are legit and they are real, and the price sort of reflected that. They were almost brand new. They weren't brand new, but they were in such good nick that you'd never really know. So I made an offer on them and bought them, and then about a month or so later put an order in for some new seat rails from the New Zealand distributor or retailer, whatever you call it, of Bride as well. So I have some seat rails coming. They're due May, maybe late June. But there's no rush there because the seats won't be going in until a later date anyway. What else is there? When I got the car, basically nothing electrical really worked. The sounds wasn't working, the head unit didn't turn on, none of the interior lights worked, all that sort of thing. So I took it to a friend of mine and he has had a look at a couple of things, and we've managed to get most of it working. Still one or two little things to do, but that's right. For the hour or two that we were there, we got a lot done. The interior lights now work, which was a great start. We got the head unit working as well. All of the sounds have been taken out of the car when I first got the car. So I said, as long as we can get power to the head unit and there is power going down that remote wire, the rest I can do. So we got that working and that's all good. And yeah, about a week later, within a couple of days I think it was, I plugged all the sounds in, put them all in, and 90% it was back to up and running just like normal. I had to reattach one of the wires in the doors, but that was about it. It was pretty lucky really that it's still all going. What else have we done? I have one day I was doing something and I noticed there's a little bit of a noise coming from the car. Seemed to be roughly where the rear door was underneath, obviously some sort of exhaust leak. Chucked that up on the hoist and found that reasonably quickly. It was exactly where I thought it was, which was interesting timing because about a week or two earlier a friend of mine had sent me a link on Facebook for a full exhaust for the car. I said no, and that I don't need to bother with anything like that. But of course eventually I gave in anyway. Bought that and chucked that into storage just temporarily. And then a week or two later I decided, well, if I'm going to put this exhaust on, it's probably going to change a few things, might up the power by a little bit. So I went and got it dynoed at Trap Automotive. It was just a power run. I didn't need any tuning whatsoever, just wanted to know the base of what the car had. As factory from the engine, or from the fly as I say, is 170 kilowatts with the WRX. I figured it would be 130 if I was lucky, or maybe even the 120s because of the age and the how many Ks it had done. Was definitely wrong there. I ended up getting 139.6 kilowatts, which was pretty good. 30 kilowatt loss, only basically drivetrain loss, is pretty good. It's an old car, it's got high Ks now, so yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Straight after that I went round to a mate's place, chucked it on the hoist, ripped the exhaust off, put the new one on, and while we were there we chucked a STI top mount on it as well. Not going to get it dynoed and tuned just yet. I have one or two other little niggly ideas I may run with. So for now I'll just cruise around how it is and get it all dynoed and tuned at a later date. It will be before I hit the track though, but that's months away anyway. Wheels, small update. I am constantly looking out for wheels on TradeMe and Facebook. I currently have 2 sets lined up which are options. One set I'm hoping to see the next couple of days. The other set will be this coming weekend. Probably by the time I upload this it'll be already looked at anyway. I did do more research on getting the Wolf wheels up and running. They're worse condition than what I first thought. They can still be repaired, but again, it's just money. It is still around the same price that I was priced up last time. If we do end up fixing those wheels, they're going to need to be repainted, so I'm going to end up with a custom color of some sort. So I've got a friend lined up who's going to help me build a custom color for the car. Still wants to be the gold bronze sort of look, but once we do make up a colour and an idea, then we'll put it into action. If that is, I don't buy these other wheels. These other wheels are all second hand. One set apparently is in pretty much new condition. The other set, don't know, only really seen a couple of photos, but I'll be seeing them in person in about a week's time. So yeah, other than that, that's about it. Yeah, the full panel and paint's months away, but it is still happening, and yeah, still going ahead with the car. A couple of little things that I'm doing along the way, but yeah, I shouldn't think I will wrap it up there, and I will see you in the next video. Probably won't be for another month or so. There's not a lot planned in the immediate future, but watch the space. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.